Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the next episode of The Sopranos. This is season 4, episode 7, titled Watching Too Much Television. I think we all kind of have that problem at some point now, especially now that TV's kind of eclipsed movies in a certain way. Now that TV's just become more, I don't know, you can get way more cinematic with TV these days. Like, I feel like a good TV series is better than a good movie, but that's just me. You could do so much more with TV. But watching too much TV, last episode I thought was that Kristen Bell was in the show now, but apparently it's not. Just a really good, not necessarily a lookalike, but apparently blind or something. But AJ's got a little girlfriend now. Adriana's still kind of, kind of riding the fence a little bit. I saw the thumbnail, and it looked like she's in like a wedding gown or something. She's probably gonna have maybe with what this episode's called, titled "Watching Too Much Television." She's probably gonna have like some sort of fantasy or something. Maybe she's gonna see herself getting married, and maybe the FBI's just gonna swoop in and just destroy her day or something. I don't know, but I'm eager to see what's going on here. Continue this moving the story forward, and yeah, let's just hop in, have a good time, discuss actors. But before I do want to remind you guys, Patreon for the full length, uncut, unedited reactions, as well as early access to everything else you see here on the channel, as well as exclusive reactions. So if any of that interests you, hop on over to Patreon. Of course, if you can't support me there, of course, support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now let's stop talking, hop in, have a good time, discuss actors. Alright guys, here we go.
What do you hear? What do you say?
Hey, you're out.
You look stump my ass. Look at this guy. You look like you're in Miami.
What can I get you, Paulie? Get the 4 months inside. How about laid?
It's Papillon.
Oh, I don't see. How are you?
God, I heard you getting laid up there all the time.
Oh.
Boss, have a drink.
Over here.
Salute.
Nice. He's like, you got really sentimental then.
Come on.
Wow.
Paulie, say hello to Brian Camarado, Carm's cousin.
How you doing, kid?
Just back from college, huh?
Now, let me talk to Paulie for a sec, all right?
Nice meeting you.
Back from college. Well, he doesn't know everything, apparently.
How you doing? You okay?
Just thank God that piece of shit from Youngstown finally cut to that gun. I could have been wearing an orange jumpsuit till I'm 90.
Fucking booze.
Then there's Ma with the private home care. You know, she almost lost the spot at Green Grove.
Paulie, you went back here 30 seconds. You already got a fistful of cash. Not to mention the no-show jobs I got for you.
You're right, Tom. I know.
Enjoy the party.
I feel like they're splintering. Okay, right on, buddy. Get in there. You guys ever get invited to those back rooms by a stripper?
Subsequent to
Me
that
neither.
incident, and the following day, we were informed
Ah,
that
she's
the man
watching
in
this stuff.
question had suffered a fractured skull.
Your Honor, objection. This whole line of questioning is irrelevant.
Overruled. You may answer, Miss Costello.
I don't think I'm supposed to, Judge. Isn't there some law about testifying against your husband?
Excuse me?
Marry
We
Chris.
were married night before last. and
That's it. That's the answer.
Your Honor,
They did this in Breaking Bad too, and in Better Call Saul. She's like, Christopher, we got to get married, so I can't be compelled to testify against you in court.
Confers with counsel in chambers. Bailiff.
That's the answer. That's what she needs. Crazy how you can learn stuff from TV. You know what I mean? Like, she just like,
so out in that courtroom.
huh?
Hey, she's his wife.
Wow. Okay, I'm into this. But what did Chris say? He's like, what are you rushing into getting married for? Christopher, we've been engaged for... Come on. Breaking my balls here. Oh my god, this guy. Yeah, a little too much partying, my guy.
Where are my pants?
I
Hey.
wasn't shit in the back. We'll go get breakfast.
Any investment advice for ambitious young man such as myself?
Buy land, I guess. God ain't making any more of it.
Location's the key, right?
Sometimes there's money and shit.
How do you mean? Come on.
I don't know. We worked one summer for this not-for-profit housing group.
Oh
Heard
god.
about some scam his minister was involved with up in Harlem.
I read about this. Fugazi mortgage loans or something, right?
HUD was set up in part to help minorities and low-income families become homeowners.
There are more fucking programs for these deadbeats, I swear to Christ.
You get a front man to buy houses in some crummy neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Next, you tie up with some non-profit organization who goes to HUD, says they intend to buy these houses from your stooge, blah, blah, blah. Thing is, though,
I like how we can't hear this. It's a good choice.
Sit tight, I'm gonna be a while.
I'll be over here.
I wish they would do more with Furio, to be honest. Like, he's just the side guy. Muscle man. Driver. Like, I want him and Carmela to do something. Is he gonna see what's going on here? He's looking at Carmela. Uh-oh.
Hello?
Carmela, it's me, Furio. I leave my sunglasses in someplace. I don't know.
Oh, you're kidding. So, how is everything? How's your dad?
Not so good. But I get the pictures from the housewarming finally.
Oh, good. Bring him next time.
I will. There's a pretty
Uh-oh.
one of you.
Oh, that's sweet. I don't see the glasses, Fuhrer.
You looked one room.
It's okay. I probably leave them home.
All right. Well, if I find them, I'll give you a call.
Okay. I see you soon.
Interesting. Is this smart? It's definitely not smart, right?
Remember that time in Atlantic City? You brought Irina, your old girlfriend?
Yeah, the cystic fibrosis thing, the fundraiser.
Irina and I are seeing each other.
What?
Oh. That is a little
You're
awkward.
fucking kidding me.
I met her that night at the fundraiser. I gave her my card. She was having some problem with her landlord. She called me months later after you two broke it off. One thing led to another.
All right, take it easy. It's ancient history.
Uh-oh.
I've been meaning to tell you. I feel like I owe you an explanation.
You're both adults. Enjoy yourself.
The heart
Don't.
was what the heart was, I guess.
What?
God also wants what the dick wants.
That's very true. Sometimes it speaks for me, you know?
Tony, anyway.
Look, she's a great girl. Beautiful girl. Little needy.
Mm-hmm.
Frankly, I'm glad to have her off my payroll.
Thanks for understanding.
Wish you nothing but the best, Ron.
Got Tim's like, you stupid motherfucker. Now, Adriana, you have to play this smart. You can't just all of a sudden be like, yeah, we're getting married now, Christopher. No ifs, ands, or buts. And here's, yeah.
Hey, Adriana. Jesus
Bitch.
Christ. Did you go haunt a house or something? It's been a while. Figured I'd check in. So you crawl up my ass?
Damn.
What do you want, Robin? Heard Paulie Gualtieri's out of jail. What do I know? How does Christopher feel about that? They're friends. Is that a crime now, too? How is Christopher, anyway? He looked tired last time I saw him. Do me a favor and stop asking about him like you give a shit how he is. How's he doing with his drug problem? He doesn't have a drug problem. Really? As a matter of fact, we're thinking of finally getting married.
That agent, I already forgot her name. Carol or something.
Feel like taking a ride?
She knew exactly what Adriana was planning.
Buy land, AJ. Because God ain't making any more of it.
Oh. That's
Hey,
true.
this is advice I'm imparting to you as your father.
As your father. No, he's right though. You do need to own property, land. It looks like it's set from The Wire, the projects or whatever.
Now what?
You guys in the wrong neighborhood? What's going on here?
Are you afraid?
Right. Like I haven't seen places like this before.
See those houses over there? I'm buying them.
Those crappy ones? Well, what for?
Flipping
For an
them.
investment. What have I been saying?
I don't know.
Buy real
Uh-oh.
estate.
This guy's walking up. Hold up. Hold up. Keep your eye open.
Dad, black dude's coming over.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? 5-0?
We're just having a look around.
Yeah, no iron if you ain't buying, man.
Thought this was a free country.
Unless you want something, motherfucker, get the fuck off our street.
Oh, you blow your father with that mouth?
The
Damn.
fuck you say to my sister?
You take it easy.
Sister.
I don't want no trouble. I'm just showing my son your neighborhood.
Yeah, well, this is our neighborhood now.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I can see that.
So that's a crack hole.
Keep your fucking crack ass off my motherfucking block.
Come on, ease up, ease up.
Tony can't wait to shut him down now.
They have kids. That's even more pressure. The Delettos never had kids.
I wouldn't count on children. She's had some issues. Female trouble.
Maybe Darwin was right. Nature really does weed out the Nimrods.
Yay or nay? Supportive or discouraging?
Even if we discourage it, she's likely to go through with it anyway.
Agreed then. To the happy couple.
Have things changed over time? Because I feel like that was the answer, and they're taking it like, you know. What the fuck? Uh-oh. Is Irina here?
So what's up? Can I get you something? Scotch, right?
Send some of my guys down there to start gutting the place. Turned out one of the houses was a crack den. We gotta get them out of there.
What do you want me to do?
Get the donut squad to go down there and roust the shitbags.
Tony, it's not that easy.
Ah, damn.
How's Antonia?
How you doing, hon?
I'm very good.
You could have said she was
No,
here.
I'm very well.
She's taking a class at the community college. English is her second language.
Well, you sound great.
You hungry?
No.
Okay. Awkward.
Look,
They're a bunch of fucking crackheads.
I understand. They're gumming up the works. But try to see the big picture.
See, that's why you're a politician and not a businessman. Maximum value is the big picture. There must be $7,000 a copper pipe in there. They haven't taken it out already.
What is he gonna do? Just send cops down there? What?
Christopher,
This should be good.
let's get married.
Whoa.
I knew it.
Let's just go down to City Hall.
Make it happen.
Hall? What are we, schvugs?
I just want to be with you.
Just want you. It'll be cheaper anywhere. We could buy a house. Plus, a wife can't testify against her husband.
She's never told him. All right, well, now's the chance.
What if we didn't have kids?
Fuck that. What's the point of being married?
If I can't, would you still love me?
Of course I'd still love you.
Yeah, she could use this as the reason for wanting to get married.
I had a medical procedure. My uterus got pierced.
Both of them?
It's ovaries.
So what does that mean? You can't get pregnant?
A friend of mine gave me the name of a specialist in Manhattan.
You knew you were damaged goods and you never
Really?
fucking told me?
Really?
How could you lie to me like that?
I tried to
Damaged
tell you
goods?
once. I was afraid that you wouldn't propose.
You don't get it, Adriana. I don't have a son. The Moltisanti name ends.
Damn, this guy sucks. Well, this is getting worse and worse. I mean, it's good TV.
She's a great girl.
The drama's great, but this is not
Who
good.
knows this one?
You could have more kids than the Kennedys. If you're married to some twat, what good is it?
You gotta have balance in a relationship. Medicine today, technology.
I mean, that's true. And they said
my
it's
advice?
possible, it's just hard.
And this is nothing about Aid or anybody else. Stay single as long as you can.
Oh.
Come on, what are you saying?
Oh, no offense. But ask me, marriage and that thing don't jive.
Can't believe he called her damaged goods. What an asshole.
When the shoe was on the other foot, your spleen, she stood by you, right? And what are you gonna end up like my Uncle Junior?
Or worse, like Paulie.
Exactly.
Sometimes you need to talk to the boys to figure it out. It's healthy.
All right, thanks. You gotta go think about it. All right.
Here we go. What's going on? Are we in the projects again? Oh. Just out in the open? Ding, 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 ding. God. Ew. Fucking vampire over here. You didn't stop?
The fact is, Mo, these people are criminals. They're drug addicts and dealers who've been occupying that house illegally.
The deal was for me to effectuate the purchase of these houses, period.
I realize that.
Nobody mentioned anything about violence. We renounced
What the? Like, what do you want him to do? Get other black guys to come rough them up?
I'm in a bind here, Mo.
I appreciate that, but what do you expect me to do?
Get some of your people to handle it.
What people?
Well, we can't send whites in there.
Ah, I knew it.
People of color. You run a youth gang outreach program, don't you?
I'm on the board.
Fine, I understand. How about you take the $7,000 this is costing out of your end?
Oh, come on. I'm putting it all on the line if I get caught.
So you get some kids, gangbangers, whatever. You throw them some money. When you think about it from a policing standpoint, it's just one group of recidivists beating on another.
Stop trying to justify it, Ron.
In a way, it makes sense, but I love how they're still trying to like pass the buck to the next guy.
You don't fool around with these people.
That's crazy. The guy that runs the youth whatever program has
I don't really
to
understand.
get his hands dirty like that.
I'm trying to tell him about the immigrants.
We need to talk about your recent behavior in here.
Oh God.
Your angry tirade.
Yeah, again.
But that now? That was weeks ago.
You were in crisis about Gloria's suicide.
Yeah.
Didn't you get the flowers I sent?
Your behavior was unacceptable, Anthony.
I'm sorry, all right?
We've been down this road before.
Yeah.
I know.
The fact that you're angry is fine. And it's okay to talk about your anger. But when it manifests itself
yeah,
in
to be
physicality,
intimidating and
it becomes unacceptable.
Hey, I never laid a finger on you.
You threw my tissue holder.
Yeah, and then I picked it up.
you're intimidating. You're a
Very
big
upset.
guy.
You lied to me.
I did not lie to you.
You withheld information about a very sensitive subject.
You got me there, Doc.
You know what I did was wrong, okay?
Do you?
But I did exercise impulse control, and I have been controlling my anger. This thing with my son. I went to show him the old neighborhood, and we got accosted by these crackheads. Now, it may not sound like much, but I let it go. I drove away.
Well, in the future, I'll ask that you extend to me the same courtesy you would a crack addict.
Damn. Yeah, what are you gonna say, huh? What now?
You're right, it's no excuse. It's no excuse.
How was your right? Busted brake line.
Good morning, honey.
Hey.
Can you fix it, PA?
What you need my tools for?
My hands on the tape that'll prove Calvin Cutter's a murderer.
Honey with it.
She's really gone through
Listen,
it.
I've been doing some thinking.
Feel bad for her.
Kid thing and all. Not happy that you lied to me, but I think I want to try and deal with it.
Really?
I love you, Adriana.
I love you too, Christopher. Are you high?
Yep.
You gotta start with that now?
Just want to be sure it's real. When can we get married?
I was thinking maybe our anniversary we could go to Vegas.
Aww, these two. Toxic as fuck, but they're cute.
I'm getting married.
You're gonna be in the house. She's gonna be all bugged up on her wedding day? I don't know. Here we go. Bang, 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 bang.
Remember, just shoot the ceiling and shit. No 187.
Bam. Here we go. With a kid?
Get the fuck out my house, motherfuckers! Get out! Stay out! I'll kill you, come around here, bitch! Don't come back here no more! Get the fuck out of stand before we kill your asses, nigga!
Uh-oh.
Fuckers got a knife!
All right.
Don't come around here no more.
Damn.
That's my brother.
Get out of here, you filthy bitch!
Ooh, cops are coming. It would have been cool if, since it's an HBO show, if the guys that came in to shoot up the place.
You young people, that crack is some bad shit.
Right on, old man. Since it's an HBO show, it would be cool if those young guys that came in to shoot up the place were like actors from The Wire or something. That would have been cool.
Good luck now, and congratulations.
Thank you, Doctor. For you.
What's this?
It's a music box.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Yeah, me and Ralph got lucky on a new real estate investment.
You actually did it? Tony, I was just speculating. I never meant for you to...
Your name will never come up.
I can't accept
This
this.
is like a $15,000 watch, Tony. I can't take this.
It's just a little thank you, that's all.
Is he gonna be cool about it, or? Furio. Furio, Furio, Furio.
Furio, hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Come in, what are you doing out in the cold?
Today I'll wait in the car, I think.
Why don't you want some coffee?
The motor is acting funny. I need to keep my foot on the gas pedal.
Well, what about right now?
Okay, I'll let Tony know you're here.
What? Hmm.
Furio's here.
Hmm.
How's the moose? Fucking great. I'll tell you. The shit you miss when you're inside? There was a week where I would have killed for some good and plenties.
Is it not classy to take your finger and ring around the inside and just... Because a spoon just can't get all that, you know?
What I need's not your problem.
What do you mean?
Fucking Tony. 4 months I'm up there like the man in the Iron Mask. Not one visit. Not even a fucking phone call.
Guy didn't reach out at all.
John, when do I ever complain?
Bully, look. The guy's a boss. You visit a guy in the can these days, you know the feds. You give someone the time of day, it's a criminal conspiracy.
Even before I left, he was treating me like the ugly girl at the dance. I'm sucking wind, and he's rolling in it with that fucking Christ killer. Fucking Zellman. Fucking real estate scam.
We had some words. Tony made it right.
It's a different one now. I'm not sure what it is. All I know is fucking Ralph is going around bragging about how much they're making.
Right.
Listen, John, I know we talk sometimes, and I have the highest regards for Carmine.
He thinks the world of you also.
Even still, this shit don't leave the table, right?
I'm hurt that you even have to ask.
Just making sure.
As far as we know, Loretta, those transformers are perfectly.
They're stealing all.
What's this, go to your cousins? No, Verrazano Salvage. It's for Gene. Don't forget the fireplace mantles and the wall sconces.
We're on it, Tone. Don't worry.
All the copper.
Tony, hey.
$7,000.
Assemblyman.
What are you doing?
Beautiful downtown Newark.
You gonna be at the Bing tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I'll see you over there then.
Maybe you will.
Can't believe
Beautiful.
you're finally doing this. So sudden, too.
The best part is going to be seeing how much people give us. Lisa told me that her and Ricky's wedding, Bobby Cancineri, didn't even cover his plate.
Shut up.
$40 in an envelope. I'll tell you, though, the main thing about getting married, I can never be called to testify. A wife can't testify against the husband.
Oh, right. Actually, though, I don't think that's actually true. They did a whole murder she wrote about that.
Yeah, but you can't be compelled, right?
Oh, my God, it's a simple question. Can they make me testify or not?
The short answer? Probably. In an organized crime, or RICO, the feds will spend a fortune putting on their case. They want you to testify, they're gonna find a way.
Oh, cappuccino maker, this is great.
Oh, is that the Capresso? You were gonna love that aid.
Is that Meadow? Damn.
Oh, no, scissors. Bad luck.
Ah, she wanted
That's
money.
okay. I can't count how many cheese melts I've made for Silvio in that thing.
Thank you.
Here, open this one, Abe.
Guessing this is not exactly what she wanted. Awkward. No money. Who's this? Oh no. Uh-oh.
Tony. What's going on?
Uh-oh.
Want to just calm down and
Perfectly calm.
we can talk about whatever's bothering you.
Yeah?
Oh, what? Oh man, those are actual welts.
Tony!
Could have been worse, I guess.
Well, the girls in New Jersey, you had to fuck this one?
I knew he was gonna take
Why?
it personally.
Cry like a bitch.
Okay, well, that's not exactly what I thought was gonna happen. I'm glad though. Oh, is that it? Oh boy. Alright. Alright. Sopranos season 4, episode 7, watching too much television. Is that true? Was Adriana watching too much television, guys? I don't know. Good episode, for sure. But the thing I'm wondering about is, because they do these storylines, right? In like Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul. And I could have sworn one of the big selling points about getting married was it was just in case they were to kind of corner you in a courtroom. You can't really say anything. Now, obviously, it's TV, and obviously, I could be watching too much television, to be honest. But I was under the impression that that was legitimate. Like for some reason, that just feels legit. Now, it could just be because um, it was just written in a way that it just felt real. Like obviously, I didn't go and do my own research into it, but it felt legit, right? So when they kind of brought this up again in this show, I was like, oh yeah. It kind of made my brain like do a little click, you know? Because I'm just like, oh yeah, I've heard of this. This makes sense. And, you know, because other shows have brought that up and it would just, you know, it would fit the narrative and it would actually kind of create a kind of roadblock for the authorities if they were to kind of corner Adriana. Well, they already did in a sense, right? Like this would be more, I don't know. I'm not really sure how it works, but the fact that she went to somebody and asked and like just give it to me straight and he's like probably if they wanted to force you to testify that it's actually quite possible. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Well, not think, but what is the actual law behind that? Because I legit thought that was a thing. Because not only did spoilers, obviously, not only did Skylar figure that out in Breaking Bad, and she was obviously written to be like kind of the level-headed one. You know, people all, you know, give her a bad rap, but the fact that she came to that realization, you know, counter her hothead husband Walter White, saying that, you know, a wife can't be compelled to testify against you in court. So there's that. And then in the prequel series, again spoilers, Kim and Jimmy. So it's like it would only make sense here. So obviously it's probably like a trope or something. Kind of like it's spun off of like maybe like a kernel of truth, maybe. I don't know. But good episode nonetheless. Let me scrub through this real quick. Let me see. Paulie's back. I like how we're getting kind of like cousin Brian, like Carmela's cousin Brian, and more involved into everything here, and that he just kind of just threw out just a random idea of making money from shit as opposed to, you know, the obvious, and kind of like spinning it. And that's kind of like there was a storyline in one of the Boondocks episodes where, what was it, the rich guy, and was a grandpa, wanted him to open up a restaurant or something, and it was all like kind of like a ploy to kind of buy that park, Central Park or whatever they were based around. And I was like, how that kind of circled back around. You kind of build up the area, and then you just kind of and it's all kind of tears itself down, and then you just buy it for cheap, you know. That's that kind of similar storyline here. You kind of get like politicians involved, et cetera, et cetera. We learned what happened with Irina. She's seeing Zellerman, a councilman. And I didn't expect her to be kind of like a continued kind of like reoccurring character, but it's interesting that she's kind of just floating around here and there. But the fact that she's now attached to a bigwig, so to speak, it's intriguing to see where Tony takes his frustrations next. Because what exactly does he want? Is it just like a pride thing, an ego thing? Like he may have spelled it out perfectly at the end there. It's like, out of everybody, why her? So it could just be as simple as that. But, you know, it is what it is. Pushing along here, what do we got? Adriana and Chris, that was a good scene too. Felt bad for her. I do continue to feel bad for her, but the wedding continues to go on. She was a little upset at the end there, because I think she was expecting money. The fact that she was actually getting like products with no receipts, She's, obviously she's just a little bummed out because she was expecting things, right? Or at least certain things, and it wasn't exactly going her way. So it was interesting just watching kind of like, oh, not got going to plan. It makes for good TV, no lie. But I'm just kind of, wondering how far are we gonna take this storyline of her wanting to get married, and then like was it her friend or something was like, actually I don't think that's true. They did a murder she wrote. So what is it, guys? You're gonna have to like explain this to me. I mean, it's a good episode, and Adriana and Christopher kind of made up for it in the end there. After he was like, "What? Your damaged goods?" It's like that was an asshole move, and definitely a fucked up thing to say for sure. But I really enjoyed everything that was happening in this episode. Like everything about this episode, it felt like everything was like super important. Not to say that the episodes before this don't feel that way, but I feel like everything was setting up something. It didn't feel like I don't know, like it didn't feel like filler or something. You know what I mean? Like sometimes they just have like filler scenes. Can't really think of something like off the example, but just stuff like fantastical stuff or whatever, like stuff like, oh, okay, that's cool, but everything felt like it was setting up something, which is good. There's something going on here between John and Paulie, and they kind of brought up Ralph and Tony. Like there's gonna be some sort of division, right? A fracture in the close circle of friends here. Like I'm just expecting that to blow over. Like who is Adriana talking to here? Is it just a random attorney, just like just trying to figure out what her options are? And then this moment, this realization right here, these two characters. It sucks when you set out to do the right thing and you find yourself here and you kind of like wonder like where did it all go wrong? But stuff like that just happens, and we have this party, a wedding to plan. Good episode though, really good shit. Watching too much television for sure. But yeah, I think I covered everything. And okay, yeah. Oh, and the Furio stuff. So this is a slow burn, and I'm not exactly sure where we're gonna go with it, because Carmela's like married. So what exactly is going on here? Then he had that weird scene where he was going to go inside, but then he opted to not, because he says he made some excuse as to he needs to keep his foot on the gas pedal because of something about the engine of his car. Now, I don't know if it was Carmela just playing along with it, but if anything else, I was expecting her to kind of question. It's like, well, who's holding the foot on the pedal right now? Because you're right here, and we're talking. So it doesn't really make sense, but I just don't know what they're going to do with the storyline, because it's like they could take it into extreme measures, right? But how do you deal with that within this situation, because they're all in the mafia, basically the mob, and she's married, and he's kind of like, I don't know if it's kind of like encroaching on someone's territory, but that's what it feels like you're planning this and you are expecting what? What does he expect to attain from this? Because it's not exactly just him. She's reciprocating the feelings too. Some way, somehow. Like you can see like the way they kind of like film her. They kind of like shoot her. There's like, oh, that kind of like, thinking about it. But with him, it's a little bit more like intense. So I guess I'm just wondering where exactly that storyline is gonna go. But either way, everything else is just like running really well. And yeah, all of it's kind of like charging up for some sort of big takeoff. I'm assuming The Melfi stuff continues to kind of like simmer a little bit, more or less. She brings up his constant basically outbursts, which is true. He can't really control it. And all he can really do is just like rinse and repeat the apology and basically do the infraction again, which is kind of like nullifies the apology beforehand, right? I don't know. What else is going on here? I think that is it, though. I don't. That scene when the guys came in and shot up the crack houses, is that going to come back into play at some point? Because they shot that one guy. And I don't know. I feel like he was supposed to be like one of the main characters of that area of the whatever. He was the character, the face of that of whatever, right? He's the leader of them or whatever. The focal point, I should say. And the fact that we kind of focused on it and we even shot him. Like where does that storyline go? So, I don't know. A lot of questions. Really good stuff though. And yeah, we just crossed the halfway point. And yeah, I think that's about it. So I think I'm just counting it there. Alright guys, if you guys enjoyed my review, enjoyed my reaction, you guys want to see these episodes with me in their entirety, thousands available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, go support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now I'm going to get out of here, and I'll catch you guys next time in the next episode of The Sopranos, which will be Season 4, Episode 8. Until then, adios, guys.
And if you liked what you saw, tell your friends, tell your family, tweet about it, and if you didn't like it, shut the fuck up.